right, hello and welcome to Lane Community College Women's Basketball. The Lane Titans are going to be taking on the Chemeketa Storm. My name is Jacob Salau, here joined by Levi Berthold. And Levi, I'm excited to be on a broadcast with you. I think it's one of our first times.
One of the first times together. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a fun game.
I'm excited.
It's a fun team to watch.
I'm very excited as the starters for Chemeketa are coming out onto the court. Aria Kent, joined by Malia Bolden. Jenna Glenzel, Carly Tyler, and Bailey Peterson are all making the start. And you can hear the crowd clapping as Lane is going to start to name their starters. It's a very familiar lineup. Tony Coleman, Morgan Cooper, Chloe Daniels, Bella Hamill, and Sarah Sheeple. A very potent lineup. And Levi, you were here last time in their last home game. Just tell me, what did you see from this team the last time they came out?
I mean, it was a dominant performance by Lane. I mean, that's something that we've seen all year with them. They're obviously undefeated, 14-0. I mean, they blew out Portland Community College, and they jumped out to an early lead. They kept an early lead, and they led. They were up by, 50 at one point. It was an incredible performance. Bella Hamill played out of her mind. She's, averaging 20, 13, and 5. She's 20 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 assists, on 50% shooting from the floor, including 42% from 3, which is just obscene numbers. Those are NBA 2K numbers. It's been crazy, and Sierra Shepley, she played very well as well. I mean, it was an all-around good performance. They were able to kind of go into their bench because of that big lead and rely on some of those other players from the bench to get some good playing time. So I'm expecting the same from the Titans here. If you're Chemeketa, it's going to be really tough with, it looks like they only have 7 players active right now. So the depth will be, questioned at that point. Their players are going to put a lot of mileage on them, and they're going against an absolute juggernaut in Lane.
Yeah, I agree. So going back to what you said, how the Chemeketa Storm only have 7 players, so including the 5 starters, on their bench they have Selly Vasquez, Jackie Wadsworth, and no one else. So it's going to be a little tough, having a pretty slim rotation, but this is still a team that could pose a threat. I mean, sure, Lane scores a lot more than any team really in their conference. I mean, Lane is currently averaging 84.6 points a game. Chemeketa, on the other hand, 58 points per game.
Yeah, statistically, there's a big mismatch in this team, and like you said, they're about to tip off here. But the Storm starters are really going to have to put a lot of minutes in today to get anything close to competitive here.
The Titans now have the ball. Start off on offense here as the ball into the left side wing, inside pass to the paint, up for the layup, and that one falls. Good from Daniels for the first points on the board for Lane. 2-0s. There's 9:40 left to go. Chemeketa coming the other way now. It's going to be Bolden gives it off to Glenzel. At the top, or left side wing, or right side wing, Chemeketa still working around the paint. Driving inside for Glenzel. She kicks out to the corner, and that one sails out of bounds.
And if you're Chemeketa, the turnovers, you have to make sure those are low. You can't be wasting possessions. You got to be scoring the possessions you have, and you just cannot give this Titans team extra shots with the ball.
And speaking of the Titans team, a quick cross to the court, and it's good from Coleman. Quick jumper. I could barely even get my words out before she got down and pulled up for that jumper.
Yeah, they're going out real fast here, real fast.
4-0 for Lane as Chemeketa is coming the other way. Glenzel has the ball. She hands it off in the corner for Kent. Kent trying to drive her way inside. She puts up a floater. That one banks in for 2. Chemeketa gets on the board, down 4-2 in this one as Lane's already headed down the other way. Coleman's got it. She's going to the right side into the corner, and she's called for a travel.
Yeah, it looks like she stumbled there as she's going to the pass and just hesitated for just a split second as Glenzel was kind of in the passing lane there, and one step too many. The hesitation there really hurt her.
Yeah, it looked like she didn't quite commit to passing or taking it herself, and they called that one as Chemeketa now coming the other way. It's Kent with the ball on the right side corner. She hands it off to Bolden. Dancing against her defender, defended, and called for a foul. I believe that's a double dribble.
That's right. So 2 turnovers in the first 3 possessions for the Storm. And again, whenever you're going against a team that's as effective and as dominant as the Titans, you just cannot waste these possessions. So they're going to have to really tighten it up here after the first 90 seconds of gameplay.
A fake 3 from Hamill. She drives in for the layup. That one falls. 6-2 for Lane here. 8:20 left to go in the game. As Chemeketa trying to get a fast break. Inside pass to the paint is bobbled around and couldn't quite hold it in for Wadsworth.
I like the speed. I like the aggression from the Storm.
I was about to say, yeah.
It's got to make sure those passes hit hands.
Yeah, Lane started coming out the gate super fast. It looks like Chemeketa is trying to answer as Coleman drives inside for the paint. Left-handed layup falls. 8-2 now for Lane. As Chemeketa is going to try to come the other way. It looks like a full court press almost from Lane as Sheeple is guarded. Or excuse me, Sheeple was the one guarding. Now Chemeketa on the left side wing. Kent's got it. Looking for an opening. She gets it inside to the free throw line for Wadsworth. Outside to the right side corner for Kent, or excuse me, Bolden. Now outside for the right corner for a 2. Bounces up and away. That one doesn't fall. Wadsworth couldn't find the bottom of the rim on that one.
Yeah, it looks like they will call a foul on the rebound, by the way. So stay with Lane, but an early foul here on the Storm. Like you said, good defense there by Shepley on that possession. And now it's Coleman, the freshman from Medford, can go real fast. But she's taking the offense slow here.
7:27 left to go as Lane's taking the ball. Inside pass. Back up to the top of the key. Now inside to Coleman. She turns around, gives it to the left side wing. Couldn't find anything. That pass is batted down. And Chemeketa's coming the other way. Storming up the court. That one's Bolden. She gets it out to the right side corner. From 3, that one falls. 3 points from Glenzo and 3 points on the board for Chemeketa as they trail 8-5. Now Coleman hands it off on the right wing. From 3, couldn't quite answer back for Shepley. And now Chemeketa coming back the other way. 6:51 left to play.
Glenzel only an 18% three-point shooter, but she drains that one. Confident shooting early here from the Storm, which I really like to see.
When you're wide open like that, you might as well take a shot.
Gotta take it.
As Glenzel again in the right corner. Skip pass to the left side. Tyler's got it. Or excuse me, that was Peterson. Now inside for Wadsworth. She loses the ball and Lane comes away with it. Up ahead, trying to get to Coleman, but it's taken away by the Storm.
Great hands by Coleman there, but it's a poor pass from Cooper. Led it a little too far.
And it looks like Peterson got trapped in the corner over there. Ball sails out of bounds, but the refs are going to give it to Chemeketa still.
Well, through the first couple minutes of gameplay here, we haven't said Bella Hamill's name, which is a huge win if you're the Storm, to be able to not have her shooting the ball. She's gotten the ball in her hands a couple times, been forced to pass out, so I like the defense there where they're forcing the ball out of her hands.
Now passing half court, Chemeketa. 6:13 left to play. Inside pass, Peterson, or excuse me, Wadsworth got it. Now a jumper from Peterson, that one falls. The deficit is starting to fall, 8-7. Lane still leading with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter.
When the defense sags off you like that, take that jumper. I love that call.
And now a three-pointer trying to answer it back, doesn't fall, but Lane gets the rebound. Up to the top of the key, now out to the right side wing. Coleman's got it at the top. She takes the 3. That one bounces off the side of the rim.
They come up empty-handed, but I love what Chloe Daniels is doing. The offensive rebound there, using her size to her advantage. She's really effective inside. You got to watch her the entire game.
Now Chemeketa trying to take the lead here. A pass gets batted away, but able to be recovered by Glenzel. Inside drive. Skip pass doesn't go. Lane still leading 8-7. 5:23 left to go as in the corner. Doesn't take the 3, and Lane slowing it down a little bit. We saw a fast-paced offense, and right there, a whistle blown.
On defense for the Titans, I'm loving the active hands here. Even when they don't result in turnovers, they're getting their hands on passes. They're changing the way the Storm are running their offense. That last possession, they were able to tip it fast. It ends up coming up. No turnover there, but no points are scored. So I love the active defense from the Titans here.
Now Lainey Dolan comes in for the Titans as a layup goes down for Hamill. And there you go.
Great cut by Hamill there. Moving without the ball.
Just said that we didn't say Hamill's name, and she answers right there with some points. 10-7 for the Titans as they lead here. 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Now trying to answer back. Peterson passes up to the right side wing. Bolden's got it. Into the corner now for Glenzel. Right back to Bolden. Now skip pass over to the right corner. 3-point falls, and Peterson's got another 3 for Chemeketa as they tie it up 10-10. And a whistle blown.
I love the offense there from the Storm. Interior passing causes the defense to collapse. Once the defense collapses, you kick it out for a wide open 3 in the corner there. Just great offense. Absolutely great offense. That's why this game is tied.
Now it looks like Selly Vasquez checks in for Jackie Wadsworth. 4:39 left to go, and I believe a timeout was called.
That's right. Yeah, timeout's called here.
I didn't see who called the timeout, but both teams want to take it over. Lane jumped out to an early lead, but Chemeketa able to clawed ourselves back into this one. Now it's tied up 10-10.
Yeah, both teams, exchanging haymakers here early. The difference in the game right now is Chemeketa has 2 3-pointers. They're 2 of 2 in the 3-point field goals. Lane's 0 for 3. So the threes aren't falling for Lane early. Obviously, only a couple minutes into this contest, but it's a promising sign for the Storm that they're able to hit the threes there. Not only great shooting, but they're getting wide open looks. Both of those threes have come on wide open looks in that far corner there. The passing is what's doing it. Effective passing, causing the defense to react, causing the defense to collapse. Then they're able to kick it out for that wide open three. Love the way the offense is running for the Storm here. Obviously, nothing to sneeze at with what the Titans are doing either. That was just an excellent cut by Bella Hamill there to get a wide open layup.
Yeah, and kind of going off what you were saying, we were talking before the game started for a few minutes that this is a Titans team that's been running through their opponents, yet so far they haven't jumped out to a commanding lead yet. And I think Chemeketa, even with their 7 players, have been doing a good job of keeping themselves in this game.
Yeah, and with the short-handed thing, that's not going to be super, impactful here early. They're playing great. What you're going to worry about if you're a Storm fan is down the line in that 3rd and 4th quarter,
of course,
if those players start to get tired. But hey, great performance here early for the first few minutes.
Still 10-10. Both teams knotted up as 4:39 left to go in the first quarter. Lane to inbound. At the top of the key, Shepley. Or that's not Shepley, excuse me. That was Hamill. Now on the left side corner is Cooper. She drives in. Couldn't find anything. Inside pass. Now out to the right side corner. Left wing for 3. In and out. Doesn't fall for Dillon. As Chemeketa is going to come down the other way. Now Peterson's got the ball on the right side wing. Hands it off to Glenzel. On the left side wing. Still trying to find an opening. Lane a little tough on the defense here as
they've tightened it up.
10 seconds left to go on the shot clock. They're going to need to get something here soon as a screen from the left side. Peterson pulls up from 3. Banks up high but doesn't fall. Lane's coming the other way.
Oh, Hamill's going fast here.
At the top of the key, slowing the pace just a little bit is Taryn Powers. Kicks it out to the right side wing. Now into the corner. Back outside is batted away by the Storm, and Lane's going to keep possession here.
That was the pump fake to end all pump fakes, by the way, from Powers there. I mean, her entire body moved with the ball. I think she thought she was passing it until the last second, so lucky she didn't travel there, but nice pump fake in the pass.
13 seconds left on the shot clock. Lane's going to have to get something going here as driving inside is Powers. She kicks it out, but I believe they're going to call that one a travel, and now Chemeketa is going to come the other way.
Yeah, she drove baseline, and I don't think she really knew where the ball was going there, and just ran out of time, ran out of steps there. Had to try to throw it away, but just too late. Foot was already on the ground.
3:26 left to go in the game. Glenzel's going to take it up the court. Kicks out to the right side corner for Peterson. Her 3 is short. Doesn't hit the rim, and now the Titans are going to be coming the other way. In the left side corner from 3. Cooper tries to get one herself, doesn't get it. Powers tries to grab the rebound, fights with Glenzel for it, and they're going to give this one to Chemeketa. Now some substitutions out here for Lane as Shepley and Coleman check back in. Powers and Cooper are going to take a seat. Still knotted up here at 10 apiece, 3 minutes and some change left to go here in the first quarter. Now Lane's going with a full court press as Chemeketa tries to get it up the court. Now to the left side corner. Fake step. Vasquez from 3. That one is just a bit short as the Titans are going to come the other way. On the left side corner, Coleman driving away inside, kicks out to the right side wing from 3. It falls. Now Lane is leading 13-10, just about 2.5 left to go. They continue the full court press. Coming the other way for the Storm. Vasquez has it at the top of the key. She hands it off, but it's picked away and up for the easy layup. That one rolls in, and Hamill's got 2 more points on the board. 2:17 left to go, 15-10. Lane is leading as the outside pass goes up to the left corner, but Vasquez couldn't grab it. She's going into the backcourt for it. And they don't call a backcourt violation. But one ref does, and it looks like the refs are going to talk this over in the middle of the court. One ref said it was not a backcourt violation. The other ref said it was. I believe the ref that said it wasn't a backcourt violation believes that a Titan had touched the ball, but it looks like they're going to go with a backcourt violation. Now it's going to be Lane's ball as they lead 15-10 here with just about 2 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Corralled in by the Titans. It was Daniels who came down with it. And I believe they called a foul on the rebound. Lane's going to take it the other way now. 15-10. Lane is still leading. Well, minute 43 left to play in this first quarter. Now on the left side, Coleman drives inside for the layup. That one banks off the glass, and the Storm's coming the other way. Trying to get some quick offense here is Ken as she takes it up the right side wing. Inside cutter pass to Vasquez. She puts up a layup. That one bounces off the side of the rim. No good as Coleman takes it the other way for the Titans. A minute 16 left to go. Coleman inside for the layup. That one falls. 17-10 here for Lane. Just about a minute left to go as the Storm are going to try to answer back here. Peterson has it in the corner. She's spinning around, couldn't find anything, and a foul is called. Or no, excuse me, a timeout is called. Chemeketa calls the timeout as there's just about a minute left to go in this quarter. Lane now leading 17-10. It was knotted up the last time they called a timeout, just a few minutes ago, and Lane has gone on a streak, 7 straight scores without allowing any points for Chemeketa. And if this trend continues, Titans already back out onto the court. And here come the Storm. Minute and 1 second left to go here in this first quarter. Lane still leading 17-10 as the Storm are going to try to get some points up on the board. Houston's going to inbound. Gets it inside to Kent. Taking it up, top of the key. Moves over to the right wing, gives it off to Vasquez. Inside pass, cutter to Glenzel. She puts up a layup, no good, and they're going to call a foul on this one. They're going to call this one on Coleman, so I believe we're going to see the first free throws of the game. Glenzel going to go to the line. Glenzel on the year, 68% from the free throw line. And the first one falls, 17-11. Lane still leading. Second one coming up now. Second one doesn't fall for her, and Lane grabs the rebound. Now coming the other way, Coleman's got it. She pushes up the middle of the key. She kicks it out to the right side. Adams got it. She kicks it inside into the paint. Jumper doesn't fall off the backboard. Sarah Ball couldn't find anything as Chemeketa coming the other way. 26 seconds left to go. They're going to try to get some last-minute points here as Kent passes it off to Vasquez and hands it off to Glenzel. Over to the left side for Peterson. Now Peterson hands it off to Kent. Right side for Vasquez, looking for something. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Wadsworth's got it. She jumped, and she's going to get called for a travel. Her feet went up just a little bit. And the refs were on that. 7.3 seconds left to go in the first quarter as Lane still leads 17-11. And they're going to try to get something here as Coleman drives inside. 5 seconds left to go. She puts up a layup. That one doesn't quite fall for her. 1 second left to go. And Chemeketa is going to let the time go off. End of the first quarter here for Lane versus Chemeketa, 17-11, as Lane is going to lead as we move into the second quarter.